morning everybody, Natalia with you. Today we are going to cook with you chestnuts. It's a delicious finger food, good for the party, good for any celebration. So let's get started. Alright my friends, at this point I need to apologize because 7 minutes of my video was not uploaded proper way to my computer and it wasn't playing. It was showing me some error. And that's it, the part of the video gone, the most important one that I showed you ingredients. So let me just quickly repeat myself in here because I was going to trash the whole video in the garbage, but you know what, I thought, okay, maybe I'm just going to edit, kind of re-record this part and hopefully that will go kind of seamlessly with my other part of the video. Okay, so what we need for this recipe, the main ingredient is the water chestnuts, and this one is full. You can get them at the store halves. I like the whole because then it's kind of like a, you know, it's a bigger, easy to work with. And here is the size of it, 218 ml, and you can find them in international in your grocery store because they are made in China. Now the other part we need, okay, we do need some toothpicks because we need to pinch them together later. This is brown sugar, which I have only light one and I always use light one. So we need one, hold on, we need ketchup, just regular ketchup. So you will need 1 cup of ketchup and ½ cup of sugar, of brown sugar. Now the way I use, to me it's a big portion and a little bit would be too sweet. So what I do less than 1 cup and then I do less than ½ of the cup brown sugar. And then you will need this product. Hello to my USA friends, it's made in USA. I will not pronounce this word because I will break my tongue probably. Worcestershire. No, I cannot pronounce this for the, oh my god, no, I cannot pronounce, but that's what you need. Just a tablespoon, okay? And then you need the bacon. Later on in my recipe you will see the bacon. Obviously I don't have another bacon right now to show you, but I do have an extra can to show you what we will work with it. And in my recipe I use 2 of them because my family love them. Only Catherine who don't eat this because she don't like bacon. So I use 2 of them, and the dish that I will use for them, you need a little bit bigger because I took way too small casserole dish and it's just a little bit too much. Plus my bacon was a little bit thicker and bigger pieces, but I think from now on we can catch up with the rest of the recipe and hopefully you will like and will let me know if you really enjoy with this recipe. My friends, let's continue. If you hear some noises, it's my daughter came from work, so we will have, you know, this is not professional kitchen, this is friendly kitchen. Now I'm going to use this one, and I just took away the measuring spoon, so I'm just going to use the same spoon as I already have. So let's open this sauce, and I will put in here 1 spoon. It's a dark, come on, give us good taste, kind of like a barbecue taste. Okay, put in here. We are done with this ingredient, and we need to heat up this mixture to brown sugar basically melt, just to make it hot enough. You don't have to cook this, okay, just to melt sugar. So I will put later this on a stove when I put my main ingredients, my chestnuts, into the oven. So that's the mixture we are having right now. All right, next one, what we need to do now, I have to say, if you have this opener in your kitchen, this is just so good. It's from Pampered Chef I don't know, it's I think it's left from me from my mother-in-law. What I like about this can opener, let me show you. If you don't have, you need to find it because you will love it. Okay, we are going to turn to be here a little click. There. Now I turn a little bit backwards, it's open, and then you have this little tiny teeth in here and this button in here. So you grab it, okay, and basically if you open in something messy, sauce, you don't have to get your hands dirty, try to get it. So this is just, I love it. Okay, I'm just going to put right now. Okay, I will keep it for now, but I'm just showing you how good this opener is, because I need to, I will drain out water in here first. Okay, so here's the chestnuts. That's how they look like in a can. I will probably open another one, but for now one is good just for me to show you. I'm just gonna dump it, this one in here. And the good thing is this is not sharp, that's why the opener is good, because it doesn't make a sharp edges, and at the same time this piece is not sharp at all. You can even do DIY for coasters. That's the idea for you, but that's the crafty channel idea. Okay, so now I will put this aside a little bit on the other board. Hold on, let me, because I don't want to use this one. That's my husband's board. Somebody made him because he is a huge fan of Miami Dolphin. Okay, now bacon. Let's get messy here. Let's get messy. So let's open first. And if you are vegetarian, this is definitely not for you. Sorry, this is not vegetarian channel. Okay, this is cut on strips. So what I will do, I think I will do, yeah, I will cut on 3 pieces. Okay, just like that. The only thing, if you don't like smell of bacon, you're going to be stuck for the day, is the smell of bacon. And Catherine don't like bacon, that's why she don't eat this dish, because she don't want bacon. Alright, we are done with this. So now we have this like little tiny strips of bacon, and I think I need to readjust my camera a little bit. So let me just wipe my hands, or we're gonna be okay. I don't know if we're gonna be okay, but I need to open some. Okay, hold on. Let's get some toothpicks. Not just this for now, okay? So I have in here my dish. How are we going to see everything at once? Just a minute. Okay, anyway, it's going to be there. So what we need to do now, you grab your chestnut, you cover in bacon, just like that, kind of wrap around, just a one, like a ribbon around, and then you pick with the toothpick to keep your bacon in touch, and then you literally just collect in a dish like this, okay? There's really nothing fancy in here right now, and I like chestnuts better when they are full chestnuts, not the half, because with the half I just need a lots of wrapping, but they are very tiny that way. And I like bacon to be, this one is like perfect because it's not very greasy bacon, you know, it's less fat but more kind of like a meaty so it will be less grease draining from it. And you have to try it. Now, for me being Ukrainian, we used to, I don't know how it's now, but we never make a food that is sweet. I mean, not a food, but meat. Meat's supposed to be salty, you know, with the pepper or hot, but not sweet. So for me, when I first time tried this dish, I was like, wow, that is so sweet. Definitely not my thing. But living in Canada for many years now, I get used to a little bit to the sweetness of the meat. I still prefer hot or spicy instead, but I'm open right now to kind of eat some sweetness as well. So it's just right now into, my preference. I just don't put too much brown sugar, still kind of cut on sweetness a little bit. So we're just going to do this till we done, and I know that probably I'm going to open another can because my boys love this and I love this dish. So I will back to you when I finish this process or wrapping, because it's going to be boring for you to watch too long, and we will continue. Wrapping, this is a little bit bacon still left over. But here it is. I definitely pick small dish. You can use a little bit bigger, because 2 cans. I used 2 cans, and because of the bacon was a little bit like a bigger pieces, so kind of more pushy, but that's okay. We are going to put right now into the oven, and I heat up for 350. I always do 350, maybe 25 minutes, maybe less. I will tell you later how many minutes I hold in it. What we need to do, we need to get this bacon kind of cooked almost to the crispy thing. So we need to get the fat out in here, okay? We need to drain out leftover of the fat. So let's go to put this in the oven, and we will start to cook our sauce. Just forgot to mention, close your dish with the foil on the top, so that way your wooden stick's not going to be like burn. And let's cook. In here I see, oh, it's already boiling. So we are done with our sauce. It's already hot, even start to boil while I was preparing. So this should be good. We just needed to melt sugar, so I can take this off my heat. And now we just wait till my bacon up there is cooked. It's about 20 minutes. You can see it's still sizzling. Lots of grease came out in here, but because this bacon was really thick, so what I will do, I will drain it. And usually I keep these cans from my chestnuts, and I will drain the grease in here. Don't ever drain in a sink unless you will reuse your grease. You can save in a jar, but I'm going to drain this out and put maybe for another 5-10 minutes, because I see that it's still lots of fat left on my bacon. All right, so I will drain out. It's not comfortable to record and do this, so I will get back to you when we're ready to put some sauce. It took me cook a little bit longer because this bacon, it was thicker pieces. Usually bacon that I used previously was very thinner and kind of grease coming out more and faster. This one a little bit more heavy meat, so it took a little bit longer. So what we do now, I have a sauce in here, I have this chestnuts in here. So normally you would do, or Sherry would do, just grab one and dip, right, and you put back in a place like this. But do I want to play like that? No. So what I will do, that's what I do usually, I grab my spoon and I just do this way. I distribute my sauce with the spoon just like that. I try to get, okay, through the camera I'm gonna get, or on a camera, what I will get on the stove. Hold on, I'm just going to kind of spread it out as much as possible. Just like that. Okay. Because we do have, see, that's why I even make a less sauce, and it's still lots of sauce. So basically we just have to soak them with the sauce. It's slightly sweet. If I would put measurements, it should be like, you know, half cup full of sugar. That would be like too sweet, so this way it's not as sweet. So let me, but then kind of like, you know, just spread it out to get this sauce a little bit go into it. Kind of, you can even like a wiggle a little bit now to separate them. The thing is, would be better if my dish would be a little bit bigger, but since now grease came out a little bit, so now they have a little bit more room between them. But still, oh my goodness, hopefully I don't get the sauce on camera, to be honest. Alright, so this is what I will do, the whole thing. Make sure to kind of cover as much as possible all the way to get to the side. Just a wiggle a little bit with your spoon. Let's get all the goodness in here. And that's okay that they go on the top of the juice pick. It's okay. If you're doing it for your guests, you can use, you know, dip them, each one separate. Okay, it's almost done now. Okay, so what I will do now, I'm going to cover with foil again, and I'm going to put an oven just a little bit so they kind of caramelize. Okay, and of course I will scrub it up to get this all from here, and I will put, I don't know, maybe another 10 minutes. It should be ready. 10-15. I will tell you on the end when I get them out of the oven. That way I will for sure. If you want to cook a little bit faster, I would say, because this bacon was a little bit thicker, I should turn my oven maybe to 375 instead of 350. But 350, it's my normal thing that I like to experiment on my cooking. Okay, that's it. See you soon. By the way, look how much grease I collected from bacon. Almost full can. Well, more than half. Yeah, so now I'm going to wait till it's cool down, this bacon, and get hardened. Then I can throw in the garbage. But that's lots of fat drain out. If you want to caramelize more, you can have an oven a little bit longer. And I did crank the heat temperature to 375 instead of 350. As you can see, and plus do not cover with foil. I cooked this long time ago, guys, so I kind of forgot some things, but this is it. Now it's extremely hot. Okay, this one stick come out. Okay, we're just going to place few on a plate, and you just eat as a finger food, but let's cool down at least few minutes because it's burning hot and you don't want to burn your fingers or your mouth. So there you go, that's how it looks like. Bon appetit, and see you in my next recipe.